Anyone wishing to speak, please come to the podium, give us your name and address, and the council will not address you. Seeing no one, we do not have anything on the consent agenda. We do not have any unfinished business tonight, nor do we have new business. We'll move on to council concerns. We'll start off with Councilman Combs.
Yes, Mr. Mayor. The Planning and Zoning Commission has not met since the last time we were together, and I don't really have any concerns this evening. I do think that at some point, we've had a few years of fireworks being legal in town. Quite a few get this at this point, but worth having a conversation talking about what our police department and fire department have experienced during those few days with fireworks, especially in regards to safety. I'm having more and more conversations with people around their concern about that. And I just didn't have time to say anything before the meeting to actually have them put anything together. So just at some point have a conversation about it to see if it's what we need to do to help them and support them.
Thank you. Councilwoman Hanson. It's not on.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Yes. I have no concerns today. I think we had a great 4th of July parade and lots of people came out and the street fair went well.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Councilman Henchy.
Yes, Mr. Mayor. First of all, we had a Public Safety Commission meeting last week, and one of the things to bring home is if people see things that are unsafe, to please contact us or contact the city clerk or the DOA or assistant DOA. One of the things that was brought up to us are due to the ash borer and whatnot, there's a lot of trees out there that are becoming possibly dangerous. So if people see that, please contact us so that we know if there's like a tree hanging over a sidewalk or something like that. Also, I'd also like to shout out to the fire department on that house fire. They did an outstanding job of getting that house under control, contained, and keeping the other houses from burning down with that. Thank you very much to the fire department. And I would also like to say that that's why we have the community development block grant right now, so to get rid of those vacant houses. It's a very positive program. I'd like everybody to be in support of that program, because by getting rid of those vacant houses, we reduce this possibility of this type of thing happening. And that's all I have, Mr.
Thank
Mayor.
you. Chief, did we have any origin on that? What started that fire?
So it's undetermined due to the conditions, wasn't able to get inside and do a little bit of investigation and deep investigation due to the
Okay. Councilman Luther? Glad to have you with us tonight.
Hey, it's
You got the back shift.
it was a last minute change, but I'm definitely grateful for that to be off a night shift. So really probably just echo some of the appreciation throughout the recent challenges with our fire department, even our police, and the busy holiday season. Definitely appreciate everyone watching out for our community, staying safe, and making sure everyone really just does the correct actions there. And then I'll be hopefully looking forward to some updates on the splash pad here in a little bit, and hopefully we can get some updates out to the community on that one. So that's all I got. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilwoman Nelson?
Yes, Mr. Mayor. I would like to echo everything everybody said, but I would like to also add that I just really appreciate our trash department. I think I talk about them quite a bit, but I think that we need to acknowledge the fact that there was a lot of extra trash. We had a holiday on Friday, and they just always do such a great job of making sure everything's picked up, and there's never anything on the road. You know, I always am so grateful that there's not a lot of trash blowing around, because I know that in Tanglewood there was a lot of really full trash cans. So I just want to acknowledge the fact that they are working extra as well. Our police department, I know that they were patrolling a lot over the holiday, and I really appreciate them. They're working really hard. They don't get the holiday. You know, that's something that safety comes first, and you know, they're putting their life on the line as well. So I really appreciate our police department and our fire department. And there was no utility board meeting, so I don't have any updates for that, and no concerns.
Thank you. Councilwoman Blue, Councilman Washington, Councilman West.
Good evening. Okay, so the Human Rights Commission has not met. They did have a successful Juneteenth event a week ago Sunday, I think, and I was unable to attend. I was out at work trying to get the plant back running. I also want to echo the sentiments that have been expressed about the fire department, the police department. I'm sure they were providing crowd control at that fire as well. And also on the trash, my can was about as full as I get it at Christmas. So, you know, it's with all the firework remnants. So I have some not so juvenile delinquents in my family that like to shoot those off. So anyway, I have no concerns as well, but thank you to all our staff as well.
Thank you, Councilman.
He was shooting
I have a
off,
couple
I watched
questions.
him, I watched him, he was shooting off his fireworks safely and legally too.
Yeah, I was sitting on the deck watching.
Major, do you have any idea how many fireworks calls you received?
I do not, I don't have that chance.
Okay. And Charlene, could you give us a update on the splash pad? I get more calls and comments about the splash pad.
Charlene McArthur, Park Superintendent. I bet you do, because people love the splash
yeah.
pad. It's been very vexing for our maintenance staff to try to troubleshoot the control panel system, but fortunately, we have a great asset within the city. All the other departments have pitched in and helped us out. With the support of wastewater department, we believe we've identified the issue and taken care of it. We have not officially posted that it's open, but we're trying to give us a week to have it operating to make sure that it's fully functional. So,
Okay, good.
okay,
Thank you.
thanks. Yes. It is 100% treated, I promise. And the chemicals are tested at the correct level.
I've been telling them to get a sprinkler and to hook it up in your yard and have the kid run through it.
She said the wastewater helps, so I just want to make that clarification.
Okay, we'll move on to bill number 1752, and that's the Missouri Ethics Financial Disclosure Requirement. Mary's not here tonight, so Councilman Hanson, would you read that for us?
Yes, Mr. Mayor. Bill number 1752, Missouri Ethics Financial Disclosure Requirement, an ordinance reenacting section 29 through 213 of the Fulton City Code pertaining to the annual financial disclosure requirement and establishing an effective date.
Director, do you have anything? Okay. Kathy, you want to give us an...
Hold on just one moment.
Yes, so I make a motion that we would accept this and move on to the second reading.
Next meeting.
The second reading.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and second. Kathy, do you want to kind of fill us in on that?
Sure, with regular housekeeping ordinance, and I haven't changed anything. Every year, all of our council people and leadership staff have to report. Our leadership and our council people have to report if they have any conflicts of interest with business more than $500 valued, more than $500 with the city of Fulton. Other than that, it's a regular report. If you don't file, I will be on you, but there will not be any fees associated. So.
Thank you. Any questions? Seeing none, All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. Okay, announcements. We have city council meeting on July the 22nd, 6:30. And tonight we have no need for an executive session.
Mayor,
Do you want to?
I do have one thing. I just wanted to bring to everyone's attention, the Fulton Founder's Day celebration is going to be on Friday, August 1st. I know we've talked about it off and on, but we're getting really close to that time period, and I want to highlight it. And certainly since the newspaper's in the room with us tonight, I know that Bruce Hackman will be reaching out to you to give you some information on it. But it's celebrating the 200th birthday celebration of the founding of Fulton, and we've had a really great group of people that have been involved since the beginning in putting this celebration together. So I hope you will all join us on Friday, August 1st from 4 to 6 p.m. at the Brick District Playhouse. And I know that they are putting some things out this evening to share the itinerary and all the fun things that are going to be going on. I also really appreciate you guys highlighting all of the hard work of our staff. It has been a busy month for everybody, and there is not a single department in the city of Fulton that hasn't helped with the street fair or with the 4th of July. So a lot of work that goes into getting those things set up and making sure that it's safe and enjoyable for everybody. And again, we certainly appreciate police and fire for making sure that everybody was safe with the recent 4th of July celebration. So thank you all, whoever's watching out there. We really appreciate all of your hard work.
You want to tell us a little bit about the monument?
I would love to, Mayor. Thank you very much. For the Fulton Founders, not a heads up on that at all. I appreciate it. Fulton Founders Day monument is an exciting thing that's going to be placed here at the southwest corner of the county courthouse. And it is going to honor, again, the 200th celebration and then all of the original landowners that purchased the land that made Fulton up initially. So there will be, I believe, a granite monument that will be placed, and we're working with the county so they can get a pad poured for it. They will unveil the monument on the 31st of this month, and then we will have that be part of the event on the 1st as well.
And I
And I might
believe
add,
that they're
we looked
accepting
at-
photos.
What?
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yes, I'm not doing a very good job of, I went to the meeting today, and you would think I would have remembered all these things. But they are still, they are still accepting photos for the faces of Fulton. So you can go onto our social media pages. You can also check everything out with the Callaway Chamber of Commerce. And they're asking that everyone submits a selfie. So they're going to put together a collage with all of the faces of Fulton, and then that will again be part of the celebration as well.
And I might add, we did look at some places around the courthouse, around the city hall to put that monument, but we've got wiring and all kinds of pipes in the ground everywhere. We just couldn't find a place that we could dig down and put it, so that's why it's across the street.
Mr. Mayor.
Yes, sir.
I have one other thing, I'm sorry. I failed to acknowledge the return of our city clerk. I'm glad she's back with us.
Yes.
And with that, move for
Okay,
adjournment.
seeing nothing else, I'll,
Second.
wow. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you all for coming tonight.